This is Smiles TV. Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Stephanie Anthony Miles, and thank you for tuning in again. We're at East St. Louis Senior High School, and you're going to have a delightful time with us as we take you on a venture with Miss Courtney Woolery, who has put together what's called the Black Woodstock Success Fest for the students at East St. Louis Senior High School. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. Stay tuned for more smiles. When you visit Big Mama's in East St. Louis, Illinois, located at 5900 St. Clair Avenue, you will need a fork and a bib. Big Mama's is known for their barbecue, cakes, excellent service, and giving back to the community. Call in, eat in, drive through, carry out, order for your office. You can call Big Mama's at 618-398-8950 or visit 5900 St. Clair Avenue in East St. Louis, Illinois. Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show, and I'm standing here with a young lady who had the vision for this whole event, Miss Courtney Woolery. How are you today?
I am blessed today. Thank you so much for having us, Smiles TV.
Thank you for allowing us to come in, and I need you to tell our audience what gave you this vision. How did you come up with the idea?
This vision is very purposeful. We wanted to make sure that the youth know that we're here as entrepreneurs, that they have an additional option to their lives, and that this is something that they can bring to life that, that will help them in the future. Those little ideas that they have in their head is something that needs to come out and be produced in life, and it will work for them, So we're here to let them know that.
Well, do this for us. When you say we're here to let them know the different things that they can go into, what exactly is going on today?
Well, today we have about 40 vendors, not vendors, but black-owned businesses that are going to let these kids know how they got started, why they got started, and what they had to sacrifice. So the kids know that it's not something that's going to happen easy or overnight, but that it can happen. So we're showing them the product of what hard work is and what can happen if they act on their dreams. So this is what we're doing here today.
Thank you. Tell us just a little bit about your speakers.
Well, our speakers, we have Tiara Smith, who is actually a business mogul. She's made over $1 million selling hair. Reggie D. Smith, who has products and schnooks all over. We have Pierre Cochran, who is a super serial realtor. And we also have Neosha, who is a black management company, property management company that is infiltrating the 618 area. So there's a lot of huge speakers today, but they really want to make sure that the youth know that they can be them, they can strive for better, and that everything is possible.
Courtney, thank you. We love you so much, and you're doing such a wonderful job in our community, and God bless you, and God keep you. And hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to some of your speakers.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks again,
Thank
okay?
you so much.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more smiles. Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show. As you can see, I'm sitting here with Mr. Reggie Smith, and he has some wonderful products that he has in very many locations throughout the country, if I'm not mistaken. Reggie, thank you for taking time to talk with me.
Thank you for having me.
Let me ask you this. Tell us your vision, how you came about what you're doing.
Well, I owned a bar and grill, and at my bar and grill, I sold chicken wings. And I had infamous sauce that I put on my chicken wings. And during COVID, my bar closed, during the pandemic. And I kept making the sauces, and they kind of took off from there. And I expanded and started doing other products as a spinoff.
You know what? Not only do you have these wonderful sauces or this wonderful sauce, you're building a facility in our community. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called Pure Living Recovery and Rehabilitation Center. It's a 90-day inpatient drug and alcohol treatment center, and we also do mental health trauma care. It's located at 5601 State Street. I'm going to do 25 men, 25 women. Not at the beginning. I'll probably start with about 20, 25 people. After we get our feet wet a little bit, then we'll move up to capacity. But I'm trying to help the impoverished community of East St. Louis, my hometown. And I'm looking to cover and give treatment to the under and uninsured. That's my main focus.
That is excellent and so needed in our community. Is there anything that you would like to say to the youth? I know you're going to give a wonderful speech, but give us a little capsule of some insights that you plan to give to our youth.
Well, I always teach PUSH, praying till something happens. And I do acronyms during my speech to reach the kids. I teach them about the ingredients, the recipe, and the fruit. The ingredients of life, the fruits of your labor. I use that approach with them most of the time to try to reach them. And I kind of tell them where I've been, where I come from. I'm from right here in the city, just like them. And where I'm at now, they can get there. And they don't have to take the long way like I took. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We're grateful that you're here, and we pray that things go super well for you. And thank you for taking time to talk to Smiles TV. Look, I'm about to mess up his table, but everybody, take a look at Pure Heat. You want to get some Pure Heat.
Yes, it's sold in all grocery stores, Schnucks, Fresh Times, and in select Save-A-Lot stores.
How wonderful is that? Okay, we want to thank you again for talking with us on Smiles TV.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Smiles. Thank you. I have the pleasure of talking with a longtime friend of mine who's doing great things at East St. Louis Senior High School, Ms. Andrea Wilson Vickers, and she is the CTE coordinator here at East St. Louis Senior High School. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I am blessed, and I want to commend you on the great things that you're doing in the community and within the school district.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your position
Okay.
and what you do, and then what you expect to gain from this event.
Okay. So I am the CTE coordinator. So I work with all of the teachers in career and technical education. We have 9 programs. So I'm in charge of working with the students and the teachers, ensuring that they have opportunities for mentorship. They go on field trips, exposure. So it's all about getting our kids everything that they can get out of high school. They can earn certifications through CTE, so we hook them up with jobs for when they graduate, and we can.
I know you didn't expect this, but if you will, give us just some idea of some of the courses and programs in your department.
Okay, so we have automotive, audiovisual, construction, cosmetology, culinary arts, business, welding, electrical trades. I think I'm missing one thing. Nursing, health sciences.
That is excellent. And Andrea is the one who makes sure that all of the businesses get notifications about things that's going on in the community, and I pray to be a little bit more active with you. And we want to thank you for all you do in the community.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for taking time to talk with us. I have the pleasure of standing with Miss Neosha McCary. And as you see, she is a model. She told me she doesn't model, but take a look at her. Don't you think she needs to model? Thank you for being a part of Smiles TV.
Of course. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then pronounce your name properly, because I think I'm messing it up. But tell us who you are, what you do, and why you're here today.
Okay, my name is Neosha McCary. I own a property management company in Fairview Heights, Illinois. I manage almost 600 properties in the Madison County and St. Clair County area. I'm here today to instill in the kids that being an entrepreneur is the way to go, and real estate is the way to go as well.
Let me ask you this, because I do understand that being in real estate can be very lucrative. What gave you the insights to even go into the real estate industry?
So for years and years, I've always been a property manager working for other people for their companies, and I decided one day that why keep working for other people when I can go out here and do the same thing for myself. So I decided to open up my own management company, and here I am now.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm so glad you're here. The community is glad that you're here. Tell us, do you want people to know your location or any information where they can make contact with you?
Sure. My location is in Fairview Heights. The address is 10251 Lincoln Trail, Suite 9.
If you had any lasting words of wisdom, just to inspire the kids to get out here and do maybe what you're doing or something else, what would you say to them?
I would tell the children to make sure that they save some money, because it's very important. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to start somewhere with money-wise. So I would tell them to start saving right now, and to basically just make sure that if you have a dream, you need to make sure that you chase it, because if you do that, you will succeed.
Thank you so very much. And you know what? That's not just words of wisdom for the kids. That's words of wisdom for me and everybody else.
Yes.
We thank God for you.
Thank you.
I'm standing here now with Tiara Smith, who's a family nurse practitioner, and she does a lot more than that. Tiara, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am blessed, thank you. Tiara, we're at a great event.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, like you said, I am Tiara Smith. I'm a family nurse practitioner. I practice at the We Care Clinic. It's located in East St. Louis, Illinois. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have my own hair company. This year will make 11 years, and I own a hair salon in Belleville. This will be my 3rd year in business. Also, I teach I'm a nursing school instructor for SIU Carbondale.
Oh my goodness, you know, I went to graduate school down there at SIU. I won't tell you that I didn't finish because I was too busy playing bid whist.
That's okay.
But tell us a little bit about why you decided to join in this event.
Well, I am an East St. Louis native myself. I'm an East Side alumni class of 2007. And for me, it's important that these kids know, being from East St. Louis, they're only always told what you can be. You only be a product of your environment. East St. Louis don't birth this, they don't birth that. My goal is to show them what you can be when you're from East St. Louis. I've walked these same streets, these same halls. I'm from the same place, and I made it. And my only goal here is to just give them hope. I just want to be a face of hope that these kids to look to at their roughest times.
I love that. You said you want to give them hope. Well, you know what? I believe you're doing that. And tell us where your business is located, your hair salon.
It's at 6011 West Main in Belleville, Illinois.
And the name of it is?
805 Beauty Bar.
Okay.
But if you want to ask me anything, you can come up and ask me. I want to thank you guys again for welcoming us. I'm going to pass the mic to a very influential person who has spoken here before, but has made over $1 million selling hair. You need to hear what she has to say, understand what she had to do to get here, and be sure to question her to death. I'm giving it up for Miss Tiara Smith. Let go of
The purpose today of coming here is to give you guys hope. I'm a hope giver. That's the only thing. I didn't set up a table. I didn't come with no fancy nothing. I'm only here to give you hope. Simply because I'm from East St. Louis, and being from East St. Louis, we only hear people talk about what we can. You only hear people saying you'll only be a product of your environment. You're from East St. Louis, you can't do that. You can't be a billionaire. You cannot go pro in the NFL, the NBA. You only hear people talk about what we cannot do. So the purpose of us here today is to show you some of the things we can do. A lot of us came from a lot of different things. I did not come from a 2-parent household. I came from a 1-parent household where I did not have a great relationship with my mother. I did not have adults around me showing me what to do, just giving me that. So that's why we're here today, to do that for y'all. So in my testimony, I hope that I can just show it, just even one of y'all what y'all can do. So she did tell you I did make over $1 million selling her because I have my own hair company. This year will be my 11th year in business, right? So entrepreneurship is amazing. If that's what you want to do, you make sure you get everybody brains here and find out how you can do it. Not only that, I don't know if y'all been in my salon, but I do own a beauty salon in Belleville as well called 805 Beauty Bar. And this is our 3rd year in business. But more than that, education is key. And the only reason I tell you that because I am a family nurse practitioner, which is why I did what I did. I was in this position. So when I was at Eastside, they did have that program where you could become a CNA, right? Is any of y'all familiar with that program? Any of y'all interested in nursing? Okay, hey girl. So I was a CNA. And then I went on and I became an LPN, right? And then I went on and I became a registered nurse. And then I didn't stop there. I went back and I got my bachelor's degree, I got my master's degree, and now I'm a family nurse practitioner, which means I can do the same things the doctors do.
We want to thank Courtney Woolery for the wonderful Success Fest at East St. Louis Senior High School. We want to thank all of the students who are participating and the administration from East St. Louis Senior High School. Thank you for tuning into Smiles Television Talk Show. Tune in as often as you can. We're on various platforms. And remember, only what you do for Christ will last. And Jesus is the Lord. The Lord be magnified.
Are you looking for an insured and bonded residential or commercial contractor? On Time Contracting, owned by Ali McDowell, is just a phone call away. On Time Contracting operates with the utmost integrity and quantities to complete your project right on time. Residential or commercial, exterior or interior, roofing, siding, flooring, you name it. If you want your project completed for the price quoted and at the time quoted, contact On Time Contracting. Good, quality professional work guaranteed to be completed on time. Call 618-567-3591. No project is too large or too small. On Time Contracting. Call On Time Contracting today. The Smiles Television Talk Show wants to showcase your business, organization, church, and activities. If you have an interest in being a guest on Smiles Television Talk Show, or if you have any show ideas, contact Stephanie Anthony Miles at smilestv777@gmail.com. You may also call 618-741-3770. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Smiles YouTube channel. Let Smiles TV increase your reach. Remember, you look better with Smiles.